Already loaned millions of dollars to individuals just like you, and we're ready to lend you up to $100,000 if you qualify. Even if your credit is not perfect, you could use the money to pay off high-interest credit cards for home renovations or consolidate existing debt. You can get flexible, easy-to-pay terms. The consultation to find out if you qualify is free. To find out if you qualify for our special financing program, call this toll-free number 24 hours a day. 800-959-0756. 800-959-0756. 800-959-0756. That's 800-959-0756. Important terms and conditions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. Loan amount, annual percentage rate, and term will vary depending on creditworthiness. Applying does not guarantee approval. Account approval is subject to verification and confirmation of your credit history and acceptance by a lender. If you choose to apply for a loan through us, a consumer report will be obtained to evaluate your creditworthiness in connection with your application for credit.
News and weather this hour is brought to you by BG Tire on Talk 104 and 93 WKCT, Bowling Green.
You're listening to Sports Talk, presented by Greenwood Ford.
It is Sports Talk live here on Talk 104, 93 WKCT here on your Wednesday night. And thanks to our sponsors, Kimball Chevrolet, Hills Mattress and More, and Breen and Williford Injury Lawyers. All right, alongside Cole Scott from WNKY News 40 Sports Anchor and Brian Davis from the Franklin Favorite Newspaper. And Cole, last week was spring break, but so much happened during spring break.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
Yeah, a whole lot happened. I'll let you go ahead and jump into it here. It's not even spring sports.
Well, before we get to that part, but let's talk about this real quick because we know there's a big softball game going on. You can give us some score updates tonight, right, from Assumption and South,
yes.
Can you not?
Yes, I can. Actually, that game top 2, South up 2-0 over Assumption.
Wow. All right, and of course during spring break, they knocked off the number one team in the country.
Yeah.
So
they're okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're all right.
They're pretty good. This fourth region, man, it is the wild, wild west. Different places with different faces.
Yeah.
And when you think you know something, you really don't know what's going on. But the big thing happened over the weekend was that the announcement that, and she did it on her Twitter account, or it's X, whatever it's called now. I don't know what it's called. Mm-hmm. Avery Morris is now at Metcalfe County.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. After last year, there was the whole controversy in the tournament about players moving teams. Now it's just normal now.
Yeah.
And we have to learn it, especially on our TV side with Western, year in and year out. The transfer portal is just crazy. I guess they need to start branding it high school transfer portal because people moving like crazy. And in Metcalfe County, like you're saying, they automatically jump up into the top 2, top 3 teams in the region with this move.
So with her and allegedly the 3 others they're supposedly adding as well too.
Allegedly.
I mean, they're the Miami Heat when LeBron James joined in 2011.
And I'm a
Holy
Heat fan.
cow.
That's going to be fun to watch as a Heat fan.
But they're not in our coverage area though.
Yeah.
So that's going to be kind of hard for you.
They are for our TV, so I'm excited for that.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I'm stuck in the 13th, so if they play one of the teams down there, I'll see them then maybe, or the showcase or something, or maybe during the Christmas holiday break or something. And they don't even have a basketball coach yet.
No, not boys or girls.
Right. So I'm dying to see who's going to take that job.
I've heard that's going to be announced in the coming weeks, so we should find out soon. I mean, girls basketball alone, over the course of the offseason, has seen so many coaches let go, not asked to come back, however way you want to put it. There's a lot of new coming next year. So
if you were, let's say if you were the coach,
okay,
how much pressure on you to get the job done and win that region tournament? Because if you don't,
yeah,
oh man,
it's 100% pressure.
It has to be
because your top players are seniors. So you have it's make or break, and that's the same kind of pressure I'm putting on South Warren softball this year. Well, honestly,
yeah, with all that talent, they got to win.
Not
it too.
just region, but state. You got to win state because you've had a chance to the last couple of years. Mm-hmm. You've come up short. You got to do it this year. You
beat the number one team in the country. Yeah, you have to win. You have to win it. You have to, or if not, that's another letdown. It has to be.
But upsets are fun. Upsets are fun.
Upsets
to keep up
are
with.
fun.
It could happen in the region. It could happen in district. I mean, I'm not going to rule out anything here, so it could be fun.
Upsets are really, really a lot of fun. It is. So that's pretty much all for spring break, pretty much, except there's still openings not only there. Greenwood girls have opening too as well. Franklin Simpson boys has an opening too as well. South Warren girls has an opening as well too. So we should be getting some hirings here very, very soon. That's for sure. So
what an off season! Holy cow!
Yeah,
season ended like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
a month ago.
It's going crazy. It's going crazy. By any chance, were you at the red white scrimmage?
I was at the red and white scrimmage.
I'll let you talk about it because I unfortunately could not make it there. So go ahead.
So I guess my main takeaways was that offensively they looked good for the first handful of minutes. Defensively from there they took off. I mean, you can't overreact too much about it. A lot of new guys trying to gel together. I thought that Rodney looked okay. I was really impressed with Cam O'Hara out of Cooper High School, freshman quarterback. Of course, if you're listening and you're a Bowling Green Purples football fan, they beat Cooper. Yeah. Cam O'Hara was the quarterback. Very, very good career in high school, and it looks like it's going to translate to college. There's a lot of new, and like we're talking about, it's the new normal is that you're going to have to learn new players every single year. But it looks like they have another year of good players under Coach Hilton, so should be fun. And they tied at 33. Coach Hilton said he changed up the rules on that very last play where if the defense got a stop, they would tie, and so competitive they did. They get the stop, so.
Now, the opening season against Nevada, is that correct?
Nevada, then they go to, I don't know if I'm saying these out of order, Indiana, and then they go to Georgia. So.
Oh, they're playing the national champions.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not home for the first 3 weeks, and they're not cupcake games whatsoever.
Wow.
So
they could be 0-3 off the get-go, off the start.
They could be, or they could be 3-0, Brian.
Fingers crossed.
We're talking hypothetical here. We're talking
Fingers
hypothetical.
Crossed. I think this, to be realistic, 1-2 is probably the way to go. But if they go 0-3, I'm not going to be surprised by that. That's a tough way to open a season.
Yeah.
Against those three teams.
But if you do win one of those back half of the openers,
oh yeah,
that's a needle mover.
Yes, it is.
That is a big needle mover.
It definitely is. Speaking of football, the draft is next week too as well, and we'll talk about Coach Mack here in just a moment. But Titans are picking fourth. So what do you think happens?
Like we were talking off air, I think that it's got to be Reuben Bain.
Okay.
Defensively, they need somebody to pair with Jeffrey Simmons. They got somebody for the line in free agency. Their offense is young. Just let it be young at this point and let it grow. But I think that, I think Reuben Bain out of Miami, edge rusher, that defense could be scary with Jeff Simmons and the other pieces they brought in. Under Saleh, who's a defensive coach, that's his pick all day.
Do you trade the pick if the right deal comes along?
I don't think so. I think that they're in a. I don't think you call it rebuild. You probably do call it rebuild, actually.
Yeah, there's the rebuilding.
You can't afford to trade. You can't afford to trade it. You need to get somebody that's going to be there long term. So you need a stud, and that's Reuben Bain, in my eyes. Now you had another opinion on who they take it for.
Well, I mean, Mel Kiper Jr. just had his final draft board.
Okay.
And he had Jeremiah Love going at 4 to Titans, which I mean he does.
He's a good pick.
He's a good pick, but again, you have no offensive line. He can play receiver some, so that would help out in that department. Of course, you got Wan'Dale Robinson in the offseason too as well.
Yeah.
But you got so many problems in different areas. And Jeffrey Simmons, you mentioned, he is getting older.
Yeah.
So
I think if you take Jeremiah Love, my question is that I don't know, that running back room is just stacked. I mean,
it is stacked.
Not that they were the best in the league last year out by any means, but Tony Pollard has shown flashes in his career to be good. Tajay Spears has shown flashes. They got a guy in Julius Chestnut who can run out there if you need him. But, why make it a 4-deep room when you don't have to at that point? I don't know. Not that Jeremiah Love's not good by any means. I just don't know that makes sense with the way their team is fit. But he could be a stud immediately, and then this just all goes out the window, and it's like, oh, he's Rookie of the Year.
That is true. That is true. Monday afternoon, late Monday afternoon, the passing of Coach Dave McGinnis. I don't know. Did you ever meet Coach Mack about a chance?
I didn't ever get to talk. I've been in the same room with him multiple occasions, but I know I have talked to multiple times Mike Keith, the guy I used to work with for years. And the posts I've seen from him over the past couple of days, just a very standout guy that everybody loved.
I got to see him when he does some radio work and talks about football, and I mean, he just lights up. And I mean, he He knows so much about football, evaluates talent on defense. I mean, the man just has a knowledge and wealth of football. It's just unbelievable. And, to hear that he passed on Monday afternoon, it was just like, man, just shocking.
Yeah, it's a big loss for the Titans and the football community as a whole.
Yep. And he was a staple on the Titans radio network along with Mike Keith. And then Mike went to the UT, and then Taylor came along too as well, and so forth like that. But, man. And then the outpouring of love that's been received for his passing, man, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Switching gears up a little bit here, Brian.
Yep.
The Hot Rods still playing some really good baseball. I know they're finally away from home after the first 2 weeks of the year, but started off their season with the Greenville Drive last night with a win. Playing pretty good right now.
Yeah, they took 4 out of 6 this past week against Rome, won 2 out of 3 in their first series against Winston-Salem. So yeah, they're doing quite well.
Number 1 prospect Theo Gillen with back-to-back days having 2 homers.
Yep.
I mean, maybe he won't be in Bowling Green, but another month or so. I mean, I really don't know. He's got the potential to hit it big. So.
Oh, he does. He really, really does. All right. We're going to talk about our guests tonight because they're coming up next break. Okay. Now, you was not here in February. You was not.
Okay.
You was covering Western. And so we had the Lady Scotties, the basketball team was here.
Okay.
And so we learned something, and we're going to find out if Coach Murphy is on that same page too as well. When they was here, anytime they had made a point of emphasis or a point of distinction or a direct point in general, they taught us this phrase, how to clock it. That's what they taught us. That's what they taught us.
Okay.
So Glasgow pretty much is now anointed as Team Clock It.
Team Clock It.
Team Clock It.
Good to know. Good to know.
So if everybody's watching on our Facebook Live video as well too, on Talk 104, 93 WKCT, anytime that the Lady Scotties make a point of emphasis or make a solid point or reference or whatever, they're going to, there you go right there. See, they're sitting right there. Clock it.
All right.
That's it. Team Clock It. That's what they are. So hashtag, and you can do it while they're talking as well too, Clock It.
All right.
So there we go. So they're going to be on here, and then we'll have the Russell Lady Panthers softball team join us on the after party too as well. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, they're here, and they're going to probably tell us a lot of things to clock it, right? So here we go. The Glasgow Lady Scotties softball team will be joining us next right here on Sports Talk, live here on Talk 104, 93 WKCT.
Need some help finding that just right, new to you, car, truck, or SUV? New or pre-owned, at Campbell Chevrolet and Campbell Pre-Owned, we can help. We will do our best to find you what you want and save you money. A relaxed buying experience. We make it easy. Campbell Chevrolet, Scottsville Road, Bowling Green.
Ever wonder why buying a mattress seems so complicated? Shouldn't it be as easy as a good night's sleep? At Hills Mattress & More, it is. We offer top quality mattresses, furniture, and appliances with easy financing and delivery. No credit needed and proudly made in the USA. Visit us at 2539 Mount Victor Lane, Suite 2 in Bowling Green. Get comfort without the hassle. Learn more at hillsmattressmore.com.
As a paratrooper and combat veteran of the U.S. Army, I was trained to run toward the sounds of battle, not away from them. I brought that same mentality home to Kentucky to fight for my clients. I'm injury lawyer Will Williford, and where there's a will, there's a way. When life knocks you down after an injury, you need someone to help you get back up. If you or a loved one has been hurt, give me a call. I'm injury lawyer Will Williford, a proud Kentuckian representing proud Kentuckians. Remember, where there's a will, there's a way.
Sports Talk is live here on Talk 104, 90 WKCT. Also live on our Facebook page too as well. Just got a text message that McLean Hudson just hit a home run. Is that right, Cole?
I think that's right. I think I just saw they're up 5-0, top 3.
My goodness, man.
Defending state champs they're playing, by the way. Crazy.
Machine.
That's crazy.
They're a machine. All right, let's bring in our guests. Hashtag Team Clock It. The Glasgow Lady Scotties softball team with head coach Stephen Murphy. Coach, how you doing, sir? There you go. There you go.
Very well, thank you. Thank you for having us here tonight.
All right. And who'd you bring with you?
All right. To my right, you got Paige de Haas, Kinley Stevens, Kayla Kirkpatrick, Nataya Lightfoot, Kerrigan Hagan, and Jakylie Green.
All right. Glad to have you on the show, ladies.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Coach, I guess just to start, you're back with Glasgow. It's your third stint with the team. Welcome back to coaching, I guess, or, just tell me about what brought you back.
Well, I had been the head softball coach for 11 years after a long stint in baseball with Coach Royce for 17 years. And I took some time off to be a dad. My oldest daughter played softball, and then she decided, after she graduated, my youngest daughter was into track, and so I never got to see her track meet. So I said, I'm going to be a dad for a few years, and then she graduated and ran a short time at Murray State, and so I was with her. And when she decided not to do track anymore at the end of last year, the position opened up, and I'm retired. So I said, I'm getting back into it. And so the rest is history.
I got to ask, how'd you get the legend Sam Royce to come here and coach alongside? I mean, we're going from baseball to softball. It's totally different things, but still, the concepts are still the same. But how'd you convince him to come on board and coach these girls in softball?
Well, I've known Coach Royce since I was in 8th grade. He was an assistant baseball coach, and I was playing JV baseball. And then my freshman year, he became the head coach. So my 4 years in high school, I was his first 4 years as a head coach. And then after I graduated high school, a couple years, he saw me at the park one summer and said, hey, would you like to be an assistant baseball coach? And I jumped at it. I mean, I knew that's what I wanted to do. And so for 17 seasons, I was right there with him. And then in 2007, he said, he was the athletic director at the time. He said, I've got to have a softball coach. Would you be interested? And I jumped at the opportunity because it's in Glasgow, and it's, like you said, the concepts are basically the same. It's a smaller field, bigger ball. So when I got out, I volunteered for him again for 3 seasons. And then last summer when I took over, first we kind of joked about it, and then I was doing some work down there around 4th of July, and it was hot, and he came down there, and he just showed up because he just loves to work on or any kind of baseball, softball field. And he said, hey, do you need somebody to help you? And I said, well, yes. I said, I'd love to have some man of that knowledge and, his pedigree. And so we've, like I said, known each other 40 years. So it's just a natural fit, and it's been a great asset to our program.
Coach, take me through this year for you guys so far. How's it going so far, about a month or so into the year? Really well.
We're starting to gel. They're starting to get the feel of how we do things. Of course, it's different for them after having a different coach last couple of years. We're 4-5 to start the season, so we're really pleased about that. We're not satisfied yet. We were able to defeat Edmonson County last night in a good ball game, 8-4. We've lost a couple of close games to Franklin, 9-7 and 5-4. We've beat Hart County and Monroe and Metcalf. Lost to Bowling Green to start the season. We'll play them again the last week of the season. And there's another guy, Chris Riggs. He's been out for a long time, for a few years, and he's come back. So it's almost like a reunion. But very pleased at our progress. We're trying to get better each day that we go out. And, they probably get tired of me saying this, but it's a philosophy I got from Coach Royce. We want to pitch it good, play good defense, and score enough to win. And for half the games, just about we've done that.
All right, so for the players, how's it been to adapting from one coach to Coach Murphy over the past couple of years?
Very talkative.
It's a little different, but we're getting used to it, and I feel like we're doing a lot better, than last year.
You all aren't shy. I know that.
I just think that this year we've been focusing on the fundamentals and just executing the small details better, and I think it's really paid off.
Is that a clock it right there? That's a clearance. There we go. Okay. All right. Kayla, you have to talk. Come on, Kayla. Come on.
Well, I didn't really play last year, But coming in this year, I don't know. I just think that it's a fun environment to be in, but we also have to understand that whenever it's time to take it serious, we have to take it serious. But we can also have fun, like on our own time, but like not too much fun to where we get in trouble. But we have to, we have to lock in sometimes.
Clock it, right?
Yeah, clock it.
Hey, Coach Murphy on board with that. All right.
5 minutes ago.
All right.
I guess, Coach, for you, you said you've won about half your games so far. What's went right for you guys, and what are some areas that you're trying to work on these next few weeks?
Well, I have to, our pitching's been pretty good. Pleasantly surprised there. We've thrown strikes. We don't really have a staff. Our main two are Kerrigan and Ava Maxey are our two main pitchers on the varsity level. Kinley Bell throws a little bit. She's our JV pitcher, and Nataya will throw a little bit on the JV level as well. But they've thrown strikes. That's the big key because, you can't defend a walk. Our defense needs to get better. We've given up several unearned runs in our ball games. We're still trying to shore that up. And part of it's just being in the right place at the right time. And trying to get a little bit more consistent at the plate. We've come up to the plate many times with runners in scoring position and not been able to get a big hit. But now we did last night. I mean, we were down 3-2 in the 5th inning, or was it the 6th inning? 6th inning. Okay. And we got 5 runs. I mean, we got a couple big hits. Jakylie hit a home run in that. Was it the 7th or was it in that inning? In the 7th inning. So we're not striking out as much. You got to put the stats in KHSAA website each time, and we only struck out 4 times last night. So that's an improvement. We're not striking out as much.
So, players, take us through the season so far. How you think you're doing? And okay, all right.
Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. I think last year we didn't have the fundamentals down as well, but this year we worked on it a lot, and we've done a lot better.
I think last year we gave up a lot after we got down, but this year we battled back so many times and made it either a closer game or we came out on top.
Okay, I saw it. All right. Okay, all right.
With this year's team, we are a very close team on and off the field, so I think that makes it easier for our games no matter what position we're in, like in the games.
I had to move positions this year, but I think that at the start of the season I was a little rocky at first, and I'm starting to get more used to it and understand the game from that position more.
Okay, everybody? Good?
I guess so, probably.
All right.
Probably.
Coach, let's get into this. Talking about the district, 15th district is pretty packed as far as talent in softball-wise goes. There's a challenge ahead of you, but how you feel like you're faring? Have you guys played a couple of district games?
Played one.
Okay.
We played Allen the week before spring break.
Okay.
We lost 7-1. And in that ball game, the first inning, we had first and second, no outs. We didn't score. And I think 3 of the runs that we gave up were unearned. And then in the 5th inning, we had the bases loaded, no outs, and only were able to come up with 1. So I guess you tip your hat to Allen for being able to get good pitching and good defense to keep us from scoring more. But at the same time, that's one of those situations where I was talking earlier about trying to get the timely hit. Tomorrow we go to Warren East, so we'll find out a little bit more. Of course, I think they were 2A state champs last year, so they've got a good program and been a state runner-up back 5-6 years ago, back-to-back years, and Daryl Murphy's back at Berrien County, and he's been very successful there with them, and they've been a very good program. So it's never easy, and I feel like we're trying to get more competitive with those teams because they have such good traditions in those places, but if we'll do what we're capable of, we'll be able to compete with them and maybe be fortunate enough to try to win some of those ball games. But we've got Warren East tomorrow. I know we have Barron and Allen next week. So, like you were saying earlier, I don't know if anybody's going to be at the level of South Warren, but the 4th region, I mean, I've been at it a long time. It's always good softball from top to bottom.
So, players, let's talk about the district. How excited are you all to play? You just played Allen already. You got Warren East coming up as well, too, and Barron as well, too. How excited are y'all to play these other teams in your district?
I'm really excited. I feel like last year we weren't as good, so like we didn't really have a good chance with them, even though we were like kind of close to Barron last year. But I feel like this year we've grown and we have a better chance at like winning or getting farther.
I'm really excited because I feel like we have a lot of potential in our district this year and feel like we can actually win games this year.
Compared to last year in our district, we were the team that was like we were the team no one looked at. This year is a lot easier for us to say that we can be a good team in our district because we were the team that didn't lose anyone, basically. So it's easier for us to process our district, and it's easier for us to go in the games saying, we got this.
Didn't know this came off. I can say that we will probably go into the district as underdogs still, how everybody's probably overlooking us from the past couple of years. But this year, I think we're a lot more confident in ourselves and in our district to know that we have the ability to do what we put our mind to.
I think that these teams are difficult, but as our skill level increases, I think that we have a better chance of sticking with them and possibly beating them.
Y'all really said it all. Like, honestly, we do. I feel like we have a better chance this year than we did last year. We are coming into our district as the underdogs this year, but last year in our district tournament with Barron, we stuck with them for 9 innings. Just came out a little. We came out short, but I feel like this year we have a better chance of sticking with them earlier and maybe pulling out the win.
All right, for the players, I only know some of you guys can hear me. You guys have a new coach, like he said, for the first time in a couple of years. What does he bring to the table? Obviously, take me behind the scenes in a practice. Obviously, he just learned how to say clock it. So he's not saying that. What is he saying to you guys to get you guys back on track?
He tells us a lot that that we need to lock in and stop goofing off and playing because we have a lot of potential.
I think he's at the point with the team that we have. There's like a lot of young girls, and he's probably mad at us at points, but then like he's also getting like used to it. But we're also getting used to his coaching, and the way he coaches is helping us a lot more.
He brought us through his philosophy earlier about how we pitch it good. What else did we got? Pitch it good, score enough to win.
And make it fundamental.
Defense.
Make the routine plays. But, like, in practice, sometimes we get sidetracked, and we don't make all the routine plays. And how you can hear him yelling, make the routine plays. And that's one of the main things I've learned from him and Coach Royce, because Coach Royce is over the outfield, and that's where I play. And if you're not making those routine ground balls, he's gonna get us. Don't let this go.
Right, there you go. Yeah.
You definitely hear him say a lot that we have potential, and he sees it like every single practice. And I think we do need to be reminded of that because I'm not gonna lie, we do goof off a little bit. I'm over there at first base like dancing and singing sometimes, but then Coach Murphy's like, I see y'all's potential, like lock in, and then exactly, and then we all lock in.
Now, when they say we're young, we have no seniors.
Okay, so they'll all be back next year.
And I think 7 of our 9 starters are 8th or 9th graders.
Wow.
So when I took over the program in 2008, it was the same situation. We had 5 starters back then who were 7th and 8th graders, and they stuck with it. And by the time they were seniors, they were district champs.
Okay.
So maybe we'll be fortunate enough to do something like that with this group. They have the ability, but like they said it. Sometimes they just got to be refocused. Okay, let's get our attention back on what's at hand here to get it done.
So, players, introduce yourself. What position do you play, or positions do you play?
Go ahead.
When you say introduce yourself, you like my name, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm Jakylie Green, and I play shortstop.
I'm Kerrigan Hagan, and I play pitcher and center field. I'm Nataya Lightfoot, and I play second.
Yeah. I'm Kayla Kirkpatrick, and I play left field.
I'm Kinley Stevens, and I play third base.
Okay.
I'm Paige de Haas, and I play first, and I'm a designated hitter.
Okay. All right.
All right, Paige, for you, question. You said you're singing and dancing at first base. What is that? Just like what's the song of the day, or do you have something that gets you pumped up over there? Or take me through that.
It's honestly the song of the day. Before the game yesterday, I was singing "Toxic."
Okay.
By Britney Spears?
Yeah, they were playing it over the loudspeaker, so I was singing along.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does it help you lock in?
I don't know. It just gets me in like the right headspace to where I don't overthink everything. So, if I especially at bat, like I just have to calm down and let my instincts take over, and that's when I actually hit.
So for those who play the outfield, what has Coach Royce meant to you and help you improve in playing the outfield? Because I've seen Coach Royce in action with baseball.
Coach Royce has helped me learn that like not everything is gonna be perfect. Not everybody's outfield is the same. You have to learn to adjust to everybody's field. You have to give it your all, even if you have to lay out on some of the balls, because he wants every ball either caught or kept in front. Mm-hmm. And it's just easy. Like, you just have to listen and you'll understand him.
Yeah, you really just have to listen to him and just do what he says, and you'll be fine. Like, just catch the routine balls and everything. I mean, it's pretty easy. He's not that hard on us.
Coach, I guess for you, take me through your coaching philosophy in your own words.
Play hard. We talk about great effort, and again, I have a great mentor sitting right over here, and that a lot of that comes from him. That was one of the things that he wanted his players: great effort, focus, don't get distracted by things, stay humble, and just if you'll focus during the time that you're playing, good things are going to happen. And like they said earlier, if you make an error or you strike out, you got to flush it, go to the next play. Don't let it carry over to something else. So as long as we're doing that and playing hard, you can't complain a whole lot.
Now for the players, well, Kayla said this. She's back, but obviously y'all been in the program for more than a year, right? Yes. Okay, so in the district, you've seen how Brooke and Oliver pitch and Shay Bogue pitches, and it's one of the Brooks twins that pitches for Warren East well too. So it's got to be a great knowing that you have a familiarity of the pitching you'll be facing when you play them in district, does it not?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
So how does that get you all mentally prepared for these district games? Because you got, like I said, you got one tomorrow, you got two next week too as well.
So the pitchers in our district, they're like pitches that we're used to, that we know that we can hit, but we just have to go up there with confidence, and it's easier for us. Yeah, I think sometimes that we just like overthink it when we go up there. Like, we may just be like a little nervous or anything, but we've seen these pitches before, which these are probably some of the faster pitches that we're gonna see. But if we just go up there with confidence, we'll be fine.
We've been seeing these pitchers for years. Like Shay, I've played with her since like rec ball. I've seen her progress throughout the years. She's only a grade. She's 2 years above me, so I've seen her throughout our whole lives. So it gives us just familiarity and like know what we're gonna be up against.
For the players, what are your goals? You know, being such a young group, you're trying to gel, you're trying to get more wins, get back on track with the program's history. What are your goals for this year? I mean, do you aim high, or do you kind of take a ladder approach, or what is that like?
I feel like we just need to get better day by day and then see how that goes.
I think one of our goals that majority everybody has on this team is when's the last time we've been to region? Do we know?
2016.
I think one of our goals is to make it back to region because that would be 10 years. This would be the first time in 10 years. I think, and this is the year that we can do it, and I think that we have the chance to go back to region this year.
Or, okay, I'll ask a question then. Because we are a month away from districts. We are. So, Coach, with being a month away, I think now's the time that you want to see the team put it all together and start playing their best softball. I would say probably, 1st of May? Another week or two?
Right. After this week, there's 4 weeks of the season left. It's hard to believe that we're already at that point. And it's kind of cliche, but we want to see improvement each day, get a little bit better. Stop making some of the same mistakes we're making, correct those. And, as the old cliche says, by the time you get to the week, I think it's May 18th, district tournament time, hopefully we'll be playing at our best because just gradually get a little bit better. And one of the things we talk about, too, is at the end of each ball game, if we've got a chance to win, then that's been a successful day. If at the end of the ball game we've got a chance to win, then hopefully, the Lord willing, we'll be more successful than not. But you can't ask for much more if you've got a chance to win at the end.
Coach, how do you balance, the girls were talking earlier about how, sometimes they're having a little too much fun, sometimes, have too much. How do you balance the energy and the fun with, locking in and getting to work?
One of the things that I have to remember, and Coach Royce and I talk about this, we're young, and that's just part of youth, that you're going to have those little moments like that. But then you just get to a point where you say, okay, we got to refocus here. Like Monday, we do a thing called 21 outs where we work some defensive work, and because we still at some points don't get to where we're supposed to be in certain spots, or cut relay or a bunt situation or something like that, and you have to pause and say, all right, let's go. Get back to it. Here we go. If you don't do the routine things, you're not going to have a chance. And so we have to just take a little time and say, okay, they've had their moment, they're young. Let's go. Get back to work here.
Coach Royce was a master of small ball, so I'm guessing that same philosophy. You have that same philosophy too, as well, right?
We try, yes.
Okay.
We do like to bunt. I know Gracie Walker put down a great bunt last night. I know she moved a runner. Did she beat that out? I'm trying to remember. Okay, but it was a great bunt. And then Emerson County laid down several good bunts against us last night. And you don't think about it when you put that pressure on the defense. When you've got to come get the ball, make a good throw, with 60 feet bases, that's a tough play to make with the small ball there. And that's another phase of the game we want to improve on, is to be better bunters.
For the players, give me some of your highlights of this year. What have been some of the high points? What's been your favorite moments?
One of my favorite moments that I had was when I had 3 outs in the same inning, and one of them was diving. It really just helped me get my confidence back up after a rocky start of the season.
One of my favorite moments this year was our first game, me and Jakylie. We turned a double play.
Okay.
My favorite moments have just been celebrating with my team, like in the dugout, cheering, celebrating all of Jakylie's home runs. Those are always so fun. Kerrigan getting her first home run this year. Who else has hit one? Nobody? Okay.
Dang.
But just celebrating with my team is one of the best things about softball, I feel.
To be honest, one of my favorite moments is like when my teammates are like, when our energy is up, and we're just like playing good together.
Honestly, anytime we win is the best feeling, because last year we didn't win that many, so just winning is like the best thing ever.
One more back in the back. One more.
I got you. I think the bus rides are always fun. Some of us be asleep sometimes. Yesterday wasn't fun. I was bus sick yesterday going to Edmonson County. I didn't like that one. We was all sick yesterday, but I think that whenever we're all up and we're all happy that day, I think bus rides can be fun with each other.
So you said Jakylie hits the home runs. You said, right? What? How do you celebrate? How y'all celebrate?
Scuba.
Now what does that? What's that mean?
I don't know. It's like you're coming through, like scuba, basically, like
watch out.
Yeah, watch out, I'm coming through. Yeah.
It's just fun to do.
It's like a TikTok trend.
But it's also like a clock it moment too. So like.
Okay, clock it. Yeah.
So, are you doing this all the way around the bases, Jakylie, or is that just at home?
Just when I get home.
Okay.
So no scuba when you're seeing the Coach Murphy at third base or anything and so forth? Oh, you do fist bump? Okay.
So you're not scubaing, Coach?
No.
No scuba. Okay.
Try to keep it humble.
Okay.
But, with a young team, Coach, I mean, the energy, you just got to feed off the energy. I mean, you have to, right?
Oh, definitely. Like I said, when you've got all these 8th and 9th graders and they're young, and they're full of life. I mean, and I have to stop and say, I've had 2 daughters that were that age, and I coached other players that were that age, and just have to remind myself, okay, let them be kids. I mean, there's enough seriousness in the world, but the AP classes and other kind of classes that they're taking. So just go out there, and again, at the end of the day, playing any kind of sport, it's supposed to be fun. So, but now, like they said, winning is more fun. But like I said, as long as you go out there and competing to your fullest and giving yourself a chance to win, you can't ask for much more fun than that.
Now, Coach, we just asked the players about their goals. Is trying to make region for the first time in 10 years, is that bulletin board material for you as well?
Well, we really haven't discussed it. The goal that we talk about is at the end of every ball game having a chance to win. And so, again, it's something I learned from Coach Royce, is that you don't put too much pressure on certain games. You try to treat every game the same. And then that way, if you get to a district tournament, you're kind of used to that feeling because you've tried to prepare like every game's like the first game of a district tournament. So hopefully give yourself a chance to win, and that's the main thing. But I'm not going to lie, it would be nice to get back to a regional tournament.
So for the players, the rivalry definitely is intense in football and basketball and baseball. Is the Glasgow-Barron County rivalry intense in softball too?
Oh, yes. Well, let's say last year, more of our friends we play with are on the other team, so it's a little harder for it to be a rivalry. But this year is more serious for us because we know that we can be the team to beat. We're the team that we can win games.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's a clock it. Yep. Nobody else?
I think the rivalry is not as intense as football, but it is still there. It is still there, and we do have friends on the other team, but once it comes game time, we want to win, and the passion is there. But as soon as the game's over, we're back to being friends.
Okay.
For the players, take me through being a Scottie. I know that every time I'm at a sporting event, I see the mascot. It's really awesome. I see the band. I think they wear Scottish attire. I don't know really how to say that.
Kilts. Yeah, kilts.
Do you guys, incorporate that at all? Or is that just, your mascot?
It's just our mascot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our mascot don't come to our games. He don't get to make it out there, but it's
Why
too
not?
hot in that costume.
Wait, it's a costume?
The costume, yeah. Oh no. No, he don't like being in the warm weather. Yeah, it's and on the field it's a little too hot. The concrete, he don't like it. His paws will get. They'll burn.
But I mean, he's a big supporter, though. I mean,
Well, we wear it with pride. We wear Scotty on us. Do I have a Scotty dog on me? Yeah.
No.
Well, we got the Scotty
But our,
logo,
so-
though.
our
We have to
socks
look.
this year have Scotty dogs on them.
Coach Royce.
Coach Royce idea.
Yeah, he
designed
them.
They cute.
they cute.
They cute.
Oh, okay.
They're cute.
They cute.
He has some style.
Is that a clock it? They cute? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They're cute. Okay. All right. Well, Coach, district begins on May 18th, you said. Who hosts it? And Or do you know?
We hosted last year.
Okay, so Warren
I think
East
it's
then.
okay.
So
Warren.
Warren East
I
then.
wasn't sure because I've been out for a few years, so I wasn't sure. But they seem to say Warren East, so I'll go with them.
Okay. So is there like a district goal, or how about this? What if we make a goal right here for y'all for district tournament? All right. So let's say you win district tournament at Warren East High School, and y'all like TikTok so much, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you get the Coach Royce and Coach Murphy involved in a TikTok video?
Coach Royce. No.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not even on TikTok, so they have to teach me about it.
Yes. Now, what would y'all do for a TikTok video if we win? What would y'all do?
The scuba.
But you do that all the time. Something different though.
We'll do a
Yeah.
we would do a TikTok dance.
Can Coach Royce and Coach Murphy dance?
Yes. Coach Royce can. He shows us our dance.
Coach Royce, the song came on in the middle of the game last night in between innings, and I've never seen Coach Royce dance like this. He started breakdown dancing coming out the dugout.
What song was it?
What song was it? Do you remember? I don't know, but he was having a blast. I haven't heard him the whole game, and I seen him come out the dugout dancing, breakdown dancing.
So yeah, y'all can do a dance with Coach
Yeah.
Royce.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be good. And then you can teach Coach Murphy as well too, right? Can't y'all?
I've got 2 left feet, so it may be scary.
But they can teach you something though.
If anybody could do it, they could. Yes.
Yeah, they got the energy to do it. I mean,
They do have the
that'd be
energy,
great.
that's for sure. Yes.
That'd be great. So, players, we are a month away from district tournament. How excited for you about that, and how are you going to get ready for that?
We are really excited this year because this year could be the year that we come through and shock everybody in our district.
I'm not excited because I'm going to be a senior next year.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
And don't move. I'm sorry.
I think that we all need to realize that it's crunch time, and we need to start taking every game like more serious to get prepared for district tournament, so that we are prepared and we are ready for that moment.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Good one.
I think we just have the potential to go farther than we did last year. I'm excited to see what we can do. I believe that we can come out on top after it's all said and done.
I'm not gonna lie. Last year, I did not think we were gonna get that close to Barron. I mean, obviously, I had confidence that we could do something, but I did not think we were gonna get that close. But this year, I really think that we can come closer, if not win, and like come out on top.
And where does that confidence come from for you guys? What stemmed that confidence for you guys?
Coach Royce and Coach Murphy makes us really confident.
Okay.
Having the teammates that I have, I've never felt down in a moment with the girls that I'm playing with, because it's always either you're making a mistake, they're there to put you up, and we're just really close.
I think it's also helping our confidence that we're starting to win more, because we always get really happy and excited when we win, and I think it's as it happens more often, we just get more confident.
I think our confidence comes from just the fact that we see our potential. Like, I think our coaches see our potential, and they've said it so much. We're starting to see our potential too, and that we have the ability to play at their level and compete with them, and we just have to like lock in and like make sure
We get what we need.
yes we get it done.
So for each of you players, tomorrow night you play Warren East. What's going to take for the Scotties to win that game tomorrow at Warren East?
Definitely less errors. That's one. Defense will be a big part in this game tomorrow. They are a really good, adjustable hitting team. So I think we'll have to be alert at all times.
Our defense and stop making less errors, and we need to be very confident at the plate.
I think we just need to focus and adjust at the plate and adjust on defense to whatever they have coming at us.
we do need to adjust at the plate and string hits together. We did that last night in the sixth inning. We just need to do that. I feel like if we string hits together earlier and get our lead sooner than later, that we have the ability to keep that lead and pull it out.
No, Kayla. You got to say something, Kayla.
Yeah.
I forgot the question, yeah.
What's it take to beat Warren East tomorrow night in district game?
I think that being confident in ourselves on defense and at the plate will be a major impact on our game tomorrow night, and just listening and trusting each other will help us a lot.
Okay. And Coach, one comment up from you tomorrow night. What's it going to take for the Lady Scotties to win tomorrow night at Warren East?
Like we keep saying, we need to pitch it good. Good pitchers don't always have to strike out a lot of people. Just get ground balls, pop up, stuff like that. So if we pitch it good and avoid walks, and then like they've just said, we cannot give teams extra outs. When we give extra outs, that hurts us really bad. And then, just like Paige said, string some hits together and get enough runs to win the ball game. So if we'll continue to do that and learn what it takes to do those things, that will give us a chance to win the ball game. Because, like I said, Warren East is a good program, good club, well coached. So they're not going to roll over and just give it to us. So we'll have to go and earn it.
All right. Before we get you out of here, players, anybody with one more clock it statement for us or anything like that? Anybody? No?
We move in silence.
Well, do what now? Let me say it.
We move in silence. We don't do it like now. So we'll just wait. We don't have a moment right now.
No clock it statement, nothing like that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Well, if you get to the region tournament, we hope to see y'all do some clock its out there at the softball complex at Western. How about that? That'd be great. Yes. All right. Coach Murphy and Coach Royce. Does Coach Royce want to say anything? Coach Royce don't say nothing. Well, I mean, Coach, was it 44 years with the baseball team? Is that right? 44? 41. I'm sorry. I added 3 more years to you. 41 years. Wow. And then now year 1 with softball. Wow. A legend. Yes, sir. That's awesome. Coach Murphy, players, Coach Royce, thanks for stopping by. Join us on Sports Talk.
Thank you
Great
for
to have y'all
us.
here.
Appreciate you allowing us to be here.
Thank y'all so much. Yeah, I see it. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. That is the Glasgow Lady Scotties softball team. Join us right here on Sports Talk here on Talk 104. Now to KCT. Be back right after this timeout.
Shop for your next car or truck at Campbell Chevrolet and Campbell Pre-Owned on both corners of Gary Farms Boulevard at Scottsville Road. If you do not see what you want, please let us know, since the inventory changes every day. Great money-saving prices on both corners. Rebates and low interest rates are back on new Chevrolets. Drop by and enjoy shopping. We make it easy. Campbell Chevrolet on Scottsville Road.
Ever wonder why buying a mattress seems so complicated? Shouldn't it be as easy as a good night's sleep? At Hills Mattress and More, it is. We offer top quality mattresses, furniture, and appliances with easy financing and delivery. No credit needed and proudly made in the USA. Visit us at 2539 Mount Victor Lane, Suite 2 in Bowling Green. Get comfort without the hassle. Learn more at hillsmattressmore.com.
As a paratrooper and combat veteran of the U.S. Army, I was trained to run toward the sounds of battle, not away from them. I brought that same mentality home to Kentucky to fight for my clients. I'm injury lawyer Will Williford, and where there's a will, there's a way. I'm blessed to call Kentucky my home. I was born here, grew up here, and raised my family here. When members of my community are injured by the careless actions of another, I'm committed to fighting for them like family. I'm injury lawyer Will Williford, and where there's a will, there's a way.
Sports Talk is back here live here on Talk 104, 93 to KCT. Thanks to our guests, the Glasgow Lady Scotties softball team, for joining us. Cole, do we have an update from South Warren and Assumption?
About 25 minutes ago, we received a text from our insider, our friend Samantha Money from News 40. Her message said 10-0, top of the 4th.
God.
I can only assume it is over at this point.
Man.
I haven't heard anything else. Brian, that's I can't count on my hands how many run rules they've had, and this is a top. They won state last year. Assumption won state last year.
Wow.
Like what in the world?
Man, I hate to put pressure like that, but they have to win it.
You have to win it.
They have to win it. My goodness. You beat the number one team in the country, and you just run ruled the team that won state last year.
I can look into that. For a definite.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
But I would definitely think that that's happened.
Man. And again, it just shows in that lineup. And even when they came on the show and talked about it, and you was covering Western, so you wasn't here that day when they came on the show and talked about that. Even the players that not even on the starting lineup are really good, as well as the one that's 1 through 9.
Yep.
I mean, it is just insane. And we asked Coach Reynolds how hard it is to put a lineup that day together, and she said it was pretty difficult. She said it's very difficult. Coach Davenport's walking on in. He can go ahead and get the players here set up and stuff. And, Coach, you can sit over here. We'll get you on here in a few more minutes and stuff like that and so forth.
Sneak peek for our after-party guests.
Yes.
Softball.
Yep, they're here, and they're going to be entertaining. And, of course, definitely we got one thing. If you've been to a Russellville Lady Panthers softball game,
okay,
their chance, and even Coach Davenport will agree to, the chance they come up with when their players are batting, it is just off the wall hilarious. It is hilarious.
Maybe we can get him to do a chant like we did. Was it Metcalf last week?
Well, I don't know if he can do a chant, but the girls can do a chant,
okay,
and they'll do one.
Go okay.
Well, they'll be on here in a few minutes to talk about that. So what we'll do is we'll get off our main feed here, and you'll come back in a couple minutes and pick back on the next feed, and then we'll have it on for you right here on the after party too as well. Hey, let's talk about next week on the show, because next week, wow, we're going to have WKU Lady Toppers head softball coach Amy Tudor, and hopefully some players will be joining her too as well next week.
That's right. I do have an update on them.
Okay, go ahead.
6-5. I can't remember the inning, but they were winning. And they're having a good year. So it's been fun to watch them. And also, we did just get the update on South Warren. They won 15-0.
Golly. Man.
So.
Mercy. Wow. And yeah, it's a mercy rule. Wow.
It's got to be a mercy rule.
That's a mercy rule. Holy cow. Man. That team's just too loaded. It's just 1 through 9, and even the bench players. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
There's no easy odds. I think I was looking at, this is one of the first times I've looked at their stats page all year, and you can just throw a dart, and that stat's amazing. That stat's amazing. I think McLean Hudson's almost hitting 800.
Oh my goodness.
Only one player on the team has more than 10 strikeouts. McLean actually has more homers than she has walks.
Wow.
It's just, they are video game. They're what you do if you get on MLB The Show and you trade for. They're the Dodgers. They're basically Dodgers, I guess you could say.
They are.
Fourth region softball. Of Kentucky softball.
Of Kentucky softball. They are. Wow. It's just incredible. It is just incredible. Lady Panthers are walking in here too right now. We'll get them situated here in just a few moments here on the show, as they look happy to be here as well too. That was nice. We heard that.
Brian, before we go, we have a few minutes.
Yes, go ahead.
NBA
Go ahead.
playoffs starting up. Well, the play-ins started yesterday. NBA playoff series are getting underway this weekend. Do you have a favorite? Do you watch the NBA?
I do. I'm a fan of the NBA. Okay. I definitely am. OKC, San Antonio, Denver. Yeah. Those are the 3 teams to beat. Stuff like that. I think Riley's in my way now, in my camera sight now. If she looks back up that way, she can see that she can't.
Just tell her to give her.
We'll get him
NBA playoff.
We'll get him all situated here in just a minute, but it's fine. It's fine. OKC has to be the favorite right now, but but San Antonio is good. Denver is good. Detroit is very young, but they're capable though. Yep. Boston with Jason Tatum is back too as well.
Yep.
So you're looking at a 2-team race in the East, but the West is going to be more compelling than anything else, though. That's for sure. So
now my Heat lost last night. I really don't have a feeling about it because they get a higher draft pick now. I do have a feeling about LaMelo Ball tripping Bam Adebayo, but I'll keep that to myself.
That's okay. That is okay. I'm telling you, tune in for the after party, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a fun after party with the Russell Lady Panthers. They're gonna be a lot of fun. Trust me. A lot of great stuff. But again, next week on the show we got Amy Tudor, the Jakylie Topper's head softball coach, will be here. The Glasgow Scotties baseball team will be here. And also the Hot Rods, Bowling Green Hot Rods will join us too as well. And I think also we have one more guest too as well, waiting to confirm on that one too with that. So should be a fun show next week. So definitely want to tune in for that. But don't forget, get off this Facebook live stream here and give us a few minutes and then come back. And we'll have the Russell Lady Panthers on to join us.
All right, Brian, one more time. Let's thank our sponsors, Campbell Chevrolet, Hills Mattress and More, and Breen and Williford Injury Lawyers.
All right, on the radio side, we'll see you back here on here next week. But don't forget, get off this Facebook live stream and then join us about 5 minutes. And we'll be back with the after party right here on Talk 104, 93 KCT.
You've been listening to Sports Talk, presented by Greenwood Ford.
News and weather this hour brought to you by Nats Outdoor Sports on Talk 104 and 93 WKCT Bowling Green.
News. A delegation from Pakistan back in Iran